From the front line of truth, where courage meets convictions, this is The Conservative Viewpoint.
Good evening and welcome back to the Conservative Viewpoint. I'm glad you're here with me on this Monday night, ready to unpack everything that happened over the weekend. I hope you all had a chance to enjoy some time with family and friends. I know I did, because as the news cycles remind us every day, the world doesn't stop, and neither does the fight for common sense. Now, I'm your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. We've got a packed show for you guys tonight. We're going to hit the ground running. We're going to begin with, of course, our signature segment of the MAGA Minute. We'll be diving into the latest actions and headlines from the administration that's putting America first. Then we'll turn our attention to the war on crime. The brave men and women of our Coast Guard have just delivered a staggering blow to the drug cartel with a record-breaking seizure of cocaine. Oh, yes, on the smuggler's boat. This is a powerful victory, and it's a testament to the dedication of those on the front lines. But as we celebrate that win, we must also confront the grim reality of crime hidden closer to home. With recent reports of highlighting the dangers posed by illegal migrant criminals who have no respect for our laws. And finally, we'll be discussing one of the most significant developments of the weekend: President Trump's decisive actions to deploy the National Guard to yet another city grappling with runaway crimes. This move, a strong signal of his commitment to law and order, has generated a lot of discussion, and we'll break it down exactly what it means for public safety and the rule of law. I have this and so much more on tonight's docket. So get comfortable, because the Conservative Viewpoint starts right now. Welcome, everyone, to the show. Hi, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight on this Monday evening? Yes, it is Monday. Holy crap. Man, what a weekend, right, guys? I had the privilege of meeting up with Texas Tammy and Texas Jeff and their beautiful dogs. Oh, my God, you guys wouldn't believe it. Them dogs are awesome. Tammy and Jeff are the best. The friendliest people you'll ever want to meet. They're great. They're awesome guys. Man, look what she gave me. This is my favorite one right here, guys. You got to check this out. Look at this. It's a patch. Check it out. Can you see it through the plastic? I'm not taking it out of plastic. I don't want to ruin it. Look, does it see the Huskies? It says Husky or Hockey and Huskies right there. Look at that. Oh, that's so freaking cute, and it looks like they're dogs too. Oh, it does. Yeah, thank you for this. I love these. And I got some Texas ones. Yeah, stickers with Huskies on it. Look at it. This is my first ever Texas. Look at that. It's shaped as Texas. Look at that. With Huskies and their Bronco in the back. Isn't that freaking great? Check this out. Here's another one. I love this shit. Thank you, Tammy, for all this. I got a couple more in here, too. I think I'm going to get my cork board out and put them up behind me somewhere. So, yes, sir, Reed Bob, I love those. That's awesome. And they treated me to dinner there. It was freaking awesome, too. The dinner was great, and you couldn't pass it up. Guys, you're best people you've ever met right there. I'm telling you what. And, hey, they left me, and they went to see Gabby and Fix. Take a look at this. And there's their doggies again. Beautiful Finn Piper right there. You got to love it, right, guys? Look how beautiful them dogs are right there. The nicest dogs you ever met. Fluffy. Oh, yeah. Fluffy, soft, oh my, and they're friendly as hell right there. And there's Gabby girl right there. Look at that. Guys, I had to show you that they are awesome people, and I had a privilege of getting to meet them and talk to them, and I think we had a great conversation. I think it was awesome, and I'm glad I got to see them, and I hope to do it again sometime. And that was freaking great, guys. But yes, I had a blast and had a good weekend with them and everything, and got a lot done, guys. I did make a couple stickers here. I wanted to show you those. I made a couple stickers. Look at this one. This is my favorite one right there. How you guys like that one? Let me know. You like that? I like that one. Now, this one's good too, but these are a pain in the ass. These next two are a pain in the ass. So look at here. I got to post this for my show. Liberal advisory. Oh yeah, conservative content. We got to show that. And here's a great one right here. I love this one. I did this one this weekend too. Just to read Bob, I got all these made this weekend. Plus had a blast with Tammy and Jeff. And it was an awesome weekend, guys. Never had a better one. So, guys, we got a lot going on tonight. Let's give some shout-outs real quick. We got Rumble over here. We got Facebook. We got YouTube still kicking in. We got Twitch. We got X. Nobody there. Oh, my God. And we got everybody happening right here, guys. But we're going to get over here to Getter. And we got Getter happening in chat already. Here we go. We got Cat is topping off the charts tonight. Look at that K3 happening. What's going on? Radical Right, Sean Justice. What's happening? And who else we got? We got Shell. Shell's down there. I received this awesome drone stickers. You're welcome, Shell. Great. I'm glad it made it. And we got, who else we got down here? We got a lot of guys down in here. It's awesome, guys. Nice to see you guys on this Monday. There's Cecil, 1776. Yeah, what's happening, Cecil? Gotta go crazy there. What's going on, guys? PG-13. Uh-oh. Mississippi Queen. Guys, welcome to the show tonight. Now let's head over to Wimkin.com real quick. WIMKIN.com. You heard it once, you heard it twice. I'm going to give it to you again. Download the app. Join us in chat. Guys will love it. We have awesome people in there and in Getter, guys. Come join us. You guys will have a blast. Trust me, you'll have a blast. Non-censorship sites. I've never been censored on Getter or Wimpkin. So come on, join the fun. You guys will have it. All right, we're topping the charts off with who? Big Law. Big Law's in the house. Welcome, Big Law. And we got Lee. What up, Lee? And we got Texas Tammy right there. There she is. John M. Also from Texas. Jeff. Texas Jeff's in the house. Tim Kiefer. Right there's Tim. Tim's in here. We got Gregory Allen Cars Jr., which does a site of his own. Check him out if you're on Wimpkin, guys. Check out his stuff. He's got some good stuff in there. Blessed Tim. You know, plus Tim. I had a blast there. Colin from Scotland is right there. There he is right there, guys. We had a blast, guys. I'm telling you, we had a nice place to sit. Nice day outside. I think the dogs had fun. Dogs they were nice and calm. Just laid there, relaxed. People walking past didn't bother them a bit. Awesome dogs right there, man. Mark from England, UK. Yes, Staffordshire, England is in the house right there. He is. And what else we got? We got a lot going on, guys. So we got to get busy because we got a lot going on. And I got a little breaking news here from the Jeffrey Epstein saga. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that right now. So don't forget, we got a drawing every week, guys. Shell just received her gift, and I just sent out Cat's out. And so she'll be getting it in here probably about 5 days or so, depending on how snail mail works. You know how it works, guys, right? So we'll see what happens. So got a drawing coming up. It's in here, conservative viewpoint at yahoo.com. If I don't know what the prize is yet, I got to look over here in my stash, see what we got, and we'll figure it out. But if you want your name in to win, you got to get it in. Remember, the hat's fresh now. Everybody that watches, pretty much, I would think everybody in here is in the hat. So that's my technical word for that. You know, that's my high stuff. You know what I mean. But anyways, guys, welcome to the show. If you're new to the show, welcome. If you want in on the drawings, send me your name to conservativeviewpoint at yahoo.com. If you want to send me a video, some pictures, whatever, send them over. We'll use them on the show, and we'll get them out there. Yeah, hell yeah, guys. We got a lot, man. You see that? I showed you the Gabby girl and them and Tammy and Jeff on it. Now, great picture right there too, guys. And if you haven't seen our video that me and Tammy and Jeff did on Saturday, go back to my channel in Wimpkin. I didn't post it anywhere else, but in Wimpkin. But get into Wimpkin, go to my channel or my page, and check out the video for Saturday. Yes, it was a great video. We did an awesome job. I'm telling you what. They're ready for prime time, guys. There's Violet Vixen right there. She is over in X. And if you haven't watched her show, she put on a great show tonight. I was a little late for it, but anyways, it's always a great show. Check out Violent Vixen 29. Look at the rebel chick with a cause. Check it out. All right, guys, let's get busy. Like I said, it's going to be a busy night. We got to get through these articles. We got a lot to go over. And here's some breaking news from the Epstein scandal here going on here, guys. We've got House Oversight Panel gets its first batch of documents from Epstein estate. What was the stuff from last week? This is the first one. This just came out today. The House Oversight Committee on Monday, which is today, confirmed its receipt of documents from the estate of late financier Jeffrey Epstein, pursuant to the subpoena from the panel. The panel has pursued this own efforts to shed light on the Epstein case in wake of the intense public scrutiny of the Department of Justice and Attorney Pam Bondi over the issue. The House Oversight Committee has received the first set of documents in response to his chairman and the Epstein birthday book compiled by Ghislaine Maxwell for his 50th birthday. Now, that's something. What the hell did I do with that? Let me go find out real quick here, guys, because I want to show you this, because this is a joke. The Democrats have put this out, and I had to show it to you. And there it is right there. You guys can see that. Now, let me get over here to where I need to be. And I'll tell you what that actually says here in a second. And the Democrats put this out, guys. It says, we got Trump's birthday note to Jeffrey Epstein that the president said doesn't exist. There's no proof of this, that this is actually it. This is just what they're saying. We know how the Democrats lie and make shit up, right? But according to this is voiceover, they're calling it. There must be more to life than having everything. That was Donald. And Jeffrey says, yes, there is, but I won't tell you that. Jeffrey, let's see. Nor will I, since I know what it is. We have certain things in common, Jeffrey. That's from Donald. That was in reverse there. So we have certain things in common, Jeffrey. And Jeffrey says, yes, we do. Come to think of it. Enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? That's what Donald asked Jeffrey. And Jeffrey says, as a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you, Donald. And he says, a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. Okay. So what does that mean? Means nothing to me. The actual page itself means nothing to me. That doesn't prove anything. Anyone can make anything up like this that they want to. And of course, now we'll get the liberals that are going, see, you can't handle the truth. There's no proof of this actually is part of this. It's not like somebody couldn't make this shit up. There's Marianne. Wonderful, beautiful Marianne. Hello, Marianne. But yes, guys, the Democrats throw this out, and they were supposed to believe what they threw it out. But even if it's true, there was nothing in there. There was nothing in that whatsoever to try to say, oh, I got you. We got you, Trump. There's nothing in there. These Democrats are so fucking pathetic. They'll throw anything out there for people to believe. So I had to show you that, because these people, this is what they're relying on, stuff and stupid stuff like this. And they think, oh my God, our sheep will fall for this. They're going to think it's a big deal. Oh, yeah. Right, Sean. It was proven to be false. Exactly right. This is just a bunch of bullshit from the Democrats. It's unreal, guys. And it just pisses me off every time I see stuff like that the Democrats put out, because it's bullshit, and they think they try to make it look like it's something good. But the other thing, we got Bill Clinton's letter and Epstein birthday book among new file released by House Oversight Committee. Now, this just came in at 10 till 8. So I did not have to give a chance to go through this to find out anything about these files. He said the book appears to include entries from former Epstein's attorney, Alan Dershowitz, and President Donald Trump, though the White House and the president himself have vehemently denied its veracity and on multiple occasions. The trench of documents released by the Oversight Committee also includes details of Epstein's last will and testament, what appears to have an address book of contacts and details of 2007-2008 non-prosecution agreements with U.S. Attorney's Office in Southern Florida. In a statement files released, House Oversight Committee James Comer criticized Democrats for earlier releasing only a portion of that file that includes Trump's name and asserted that the president was not implicated in any wrongdoing. This is what the Democrats do. It's appalling. Democrats on the Oversight Committee are cherry-picking documents, politicizing information received on the Epstein estate today. Oversight Republicans are focused on running through the investigation to bring transparency, accountability of survivors of Epstein's heinous crimes and the American people. President Trump is not accused of any wrongdoing, and Democrats are ignoring the new information the committee received today. The committee will pursue additional Epstein bank records based on the new information. Democrats must decide if the priority is justice for the survivors or politics. The release comes a day before former Obama administration Attorney General Loretta Lynch is set to appear before Comer's panel for a closed-door deposition on Epstein. So you see, guys, this is what the Democrats do. They try to put out fake bullshit every time you turn around. But now, on the other hand, we've got DOJ says 2 names of associates that Jeffrey Epstein wired $100,000 and $250,000 to, said that they should stay secret. Why? The man's supposedly dead. So why are we not releasing these? The Justice Department request came from NBC News, asked the federal judge to unseal the names of 2 people Epstein paid and helped protect from prosecution. So why would they block it? Let's see. The Miami Herald began publishing a series of investigation stories where victim criticized a plea deal that he received from Florida in 2008. Now, a part of that the names have been redacted as co-conspirator for Epstein protection in the MPA. Well, the man's dead. Why does he need protected now? Why are we covering up names of people he paid off to keep him silenced, or they paid off him? Whatever it is. Why is stuff being censored here, guys? It doesn't make sense. They shouldn't allow Democrats to be in any committee or anywhere near Doc. Exactly, Cat. 2 little girls on their walk surrounded by police. Uh-oh. Governor of Maryland, mayor of Baltimore were heckled during their walk. That's freaking awesome right there. All right, guys, let's keep going because we got, like I said, we got a lot of stuff to go over, a lot of things to cover. A lot of stuff went on this weekend, except they didn't have as much fun as me, Tammy, and Jeff did. No, I'm telling you what. No, they did not. They got the beautiful Husky is my favorite dog. And they got 2 of the most beautiful dogs, well-behaved dogs too, guys. All right, ex-CIA officials tied to an anti-Trump intel claim that Durham charged her, but he never did. So this is some more Democrat bullshit covering up stuff. And now you got Dershowitz is dead, so you can't do anything with that. That sucks. And both Hunter Biden laptop letters, the signers, foreign special counsel Durham had criminal. And there's what's wrong with Durham too. He's lost his mind and stuff. So you can't do nothing with him. You can't bring him up and ask him questions. There's a lot going on here, guys. It really doesn't make sense. But Durham never charged her, nor did she ever go on trial. Susan Miller was her name, assistant CIA director for counterintelligence under John Brennan back in those days. Lies, lies, and more cover-up, guys. That's what we're getting. As simple as that. All right, yeah, you know what? We forgot to do that, but let's start off, and I forgot we were going to start off with the MAGA Minute real quick.
200 EOs, a Secretary of War, and a trip to the moon. Let's get into it in this week's MAGA Minute. The president began the week celebrating a historic Labor Day as the entire administration continues to deliver victories for American workers, including tamed inflation in gas prices, historic wage growth, and a renewed focus on apprenticeships and workforce training. The president also hosted the president of Poland this week in the Oval Office, and this week he announced that U.S. Space Command will be relocating to Huntsville, Alabama, creating 30,000 new jobs and hundreds of billions of dollars in investments. The administration's crackdown on crime in Washington, D.C. is working. Total crime is down 18%, violent crime is down 40%, homicides are down 71%, and carjackings are down 81%. Acting NASA Administrator Sean Duffy announced that the U.S. will return to the moon before President Trump leaves office. Very exciting. And HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy traveled to Capitol Hill this week and lit into liberal senators on the payroll of Big Pharma, who are partially responsible for the sad state of public health that the Trump administration has inherited. We are going to make America healthy again. And the Office of Management and Budget estimated that President Trump's deregulatory push will save American businesses as much as $5 trillion over the next fiscal year. And the administration released the list of jobs that will qualify for no tax on tips, which includes everyone from digital content creators to golf caddies to electricians and bakers. Check out the list and see if your occupation is on it. And the First Lady hosted the White House Task Force on AI Education at the White House this week. President Trump also signed his 200th executive order since taking office in January, which was an executive order to restore the historic name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War. No president has signed this many EOs this quickly since FDR nearly 100 years ago. This is truly a transformative presidency as the president continues to deliver results for you, the American people. Make sure you're following us on all social media platforms so you don't miss next week's MAGA Minute.
Thank you very much. There's our MAGA Minute I forgot about. So good, I was looking around. Cecil, what's happening, Cecil? All right, let's continue on. We got Coast Guard seizes a record cocaine haul. Smuggler's boat burns. They have seized an unprecedented 40,000 pounds of cocaine. Released striking images of crew members standing with watch over the burning vessel. A vivid testament to a heightened campaign against drug trafficking. This is freaking awesome, guys. And we got the Coast Guard doing their job beyond everything else. 36 suspected drug smugglers and an average of interdiction, wow, of over 1,600 pounds of cocaine per day. Oh, yeah, guys. That was a ton. 61,740 pounds of cocaine. They're going above and beyond, guys. And that's what should be going. You never heard this stuff under the Biden administration. Oh, hell no, you didn't. Now we got Rhino Republican Senator Ron Paul. Oh, yeah. Taking aim at J.D. Vance in the despicable, thoughtless sentiment, he said. Ron Paul of Kentucky once again bucked his party, this time taking aim at Vance. The Trump administration claimed to have successfully struck a Venezuelan drug boat. He is backing the Democrats with this on keeping Trendiagua gang members and the drug cartels the hell out of our countries, and this piece of shit is helping them. And he said that Vance experienced pushback from the usual suspects like Brian Krasenstein, who called a strike on a war crime on that boat. He's called it a war crime. And Vance promptly responded, and I love what he said. He says, I don't give a shit what you call it. And I love it. I'm here for CC because I'm officially off work at 9 p.m. That's right. Vic's always here. All right, guys. But yes, Ron Paul, piece of shit. I used to like the man, but not anymore. All right, let's get into some illegal criminals. Let's go with that Garcia, that piece of garbage that they deported, legally deported from Maryland. Oh, yeah, is now being deported to a country you've never likely heard of. And if I can get the name right, guys, it's funny as hell. Let me find it again. Well, these idiots have complained about 22 different places. Yeah, 22 different countries that they want to send him to. And they're crying about all of them. But this one was funny. It is in Africa. Where is it at? Come on, man. I'm not going to read them all off to you. But, Eswatini in Africa. Oh, yeah. They cry, baby. Oh, my God. He feared. He's in fear. Oh, yeah. This is what he's saying. He said they fear all of them. Oh, yeah. The hell with him. Ship his ass out. He don't belong in our country. He don't belong anywhere. Send him to Africa. They'll love him right there. There you go, Shell. That's right there. Right there it is. But that's not all, guys. We've got a big arrest. South Koreans. Oh, yeah. South Korea has reached a deal with the U.S. for release of workers detained at Georgia auto plant. Over, 300 of its citizens were detained during a sweeping U.S. immigration enforcement action at a Hyundai manufacturing plant in Georgia. Oh, yeah. What the hell were these people doing here anyways? But overall, there was 475 arrests of individuals, mostly of Korean nationals, at a vehicle battery plant shared with LG Energy Solutions near Elabelle, Georgia. This is what Joe Biden and this piece of shit Democrats have allowed into our country, guys. And they're taking American jobs. Auto working jobs. You know how the auto workers got a union? Why the hell weren't they fighting this? There's 400 and 500 jobs right there for American people. Good paying jobs. But of course, with them, they probably paid them half the price, if not a fourth of the price of salary that they would have to pay Americans. This is where it goes to, guys. If they are not hiring Americans, they should not be hiring anyone. All right, let's keep going here. What to know about the Hyundai workers arrested? They are all guilty. Well, no shit, Sherlock. They have overstayed their visas and so they should have known this a long time ago when they did overstay, but they overstayed their visas and violated visa waiver rules, with many using fraudulent documents to obtain jobs. And that's from the Democrats helping them. So illegals, you got to watch them. Exactly. The chip factories, Goshen needs to be looked at, CCP owned. Oh, wow. Yeah, they do actually need to look at that, Shell. Here we go. Got some more here. Trump exploring ways for federal government to take control of 9/11 Memorial in New York City. They should take control of that. And talking about 9/11, guys, I've got a special tribute to 9/11 on Thursday for Throwback Thursday. I did a little montage at the beginning, or I did a little speech at the beginning, and then I'll show you some past videos of 9/11, because this is a time that is so important, especially for New Yorkers, not to forget what happened on that day. So you want to tune in for that, guys. I got it's right at the beginning where I'm going to show it to you. Right at the beginning. I made it yesterday. I finished it yesterday. So it's not that long. So I'll show it to you at the beginning of Throwback Thursday. And we will remember for ourselves what happened on that terrible day. And see what you think about it, guys. So make sure you tell your friends and families. Join in for the special thing that I set up for 9/11 on Thursday. So, all right, let's keep going, guys. Here we go. All right. White House counsel raises red flags on legality of Biden pardons, urges DOJ and Congress to probe. I thought we've already heard this about the pardons, and they are already supposed to be investigating it. This just came out not long ago today, too. What time was it? And actually, it was updated at 3 o'clock this afternoon. But we talked about this last week or the week before last. We talked about this, that they were supposed to be investigating all of these anyways, because they've already known that he left the information up to that Hobag Kamala Harris to make decisions that she was not allowed to do. She cannot make decisions on pardons being a vice president. Only the president can do that. So we already know they were done illegally, so that should void every damn one of them. So ask the Demented Joe who he pardoned, and if he can remember any names, okay, they stay. Bet you can't remember them all. Trust me, I believe that. So let's see if our weak-ass Republicans are going to do anything about that. Let's move our asses on to Chicago. Trump posts images warning Chicago as guard deployment threatens looming. He told them we're going to go in. Didn't say when, but he says he's going to go. So that's all that matters. Now they are crying about it too. Did you see the protest today in front of Trump Tower in Chicago? Those pansy-ass pieces of garbage don't even know what the hell they're protesting. Both were frauds to the beginning. With 9/11 was committed by CIA and Mossad, and they were all in on it. You know what? I have no doubt, Sean. But we know who else was involved, and we know they were Muslims. So you can't trust any of them. No matter what they say, there is no good one. They all lie. But anyways, here we go. Let me see I can't see half the stuff I'm reading here, guys. Several of them live streamed hiding the ductwork for 6 hours. Oh, yeah. Brought them over here on tourist visas, then put them to work. Exactly, John M. So all this stuff that they've been hiding, all these people, and they're using them in factory. They should check every damn factory we have in this country and get the cops to do it too, because there's not enough to spread them around in all 50 countries or 50 states that we have. But that needs to be done. Find the children. I guarantee you'll find a bunch of them in these factories around here. All right, Chicago's a little pansy-ass way. Trump says he's decided on next city to deploy National Guard troops to. You know, he's been talking about Baltimore, Chicago, and now New Orleans. The president has in recent weeks floated sending troops to several Democrat-led cities, including Baltimore, Chicago, New Orleans, as part of a broader law enforcement push. He has already done it in D.C. that we know of. So the administration defended its actions, and the Democrats are crying because he's actually stopping crime that they would never do. So his next one is going to be New Orleans, guys. So we're going to see what happens with that. And Chicago's coming up on the list, which I've got this coming up here right in a second. Chicago mayor calls for Trump's federalization threats beneath the honor of a nation. Protecting our country by getting rid of crime is beneath the honor of our nation. That Chicago mayor is a worthless piece of fucking garbage. I don't give a shit who you are. If you cannot protect our country and the people in this country, you should not be in politics. But here we go, that the Chicago cops are, after all this, these mayor and that fat ass governor saying that Trump's not needed, we don't want this, but Chicago cops are struggling to staff streets as Trump presses on crime. They can't even afford to staff. They don't have enough staff to put them on the streets. And you wonder why crime is so rampant? It's ridiculous. And they have a new, and I don't know what happened to it, but I had a thing that they are starting a new, and I might have left it in my other inbox, but they are starting a new initiative to break down on, or to stop crime in Chicago. And they had a name for it, and I lost it. I thought I had it on here, but obviously I did not. And I must have put it in my other inbox, so that kind of sucks. Trying to get some of their crappy pizza. I would love to have pizza. I have not had pizza in 2 months since I started this freaking diet. But I had a great Reuben sandwich with Tammy and Jeff. A great Reuben sandwich. And Jeff's fish sandwich looked great. You got to watch the video, guys. If you did not get to see us live Saturday, go back and watch the video, man. My sandwich was freaking awesome. And homemade potato chips with them. Yes, sirree, Bob. It was great. Hey, here's a good one for you. LAPD ends Kamala Harris security after union backlash over elite officer use. Why the hell are taxpayers in California paying for that miserable bitch's security? She needs to pay for it herself. But a specialized unit within Los Angeles Police Department is no longer providing former Harris security, according to the new report. Officers with LAPD's Metropolitan Division, which falls under the Police Department Special Operations Group, stepped in to provide Harris with security after Trump yanked her security detail in August. She's not supposed to have it after 6 months. But the protection ended Saturday following backlash from the union. The Los Angeles Police Protective League, the union, called the arrangement nuts, arguing that LA taxpayers should not be footing the bill for this ridiculousness. Oh, yes, they should not be there. Says, we are happy to report that the Metro officers assigned to protect the multimillionaire failed presidential candidate are back on the streets fighting crime, the union boards of directors said in a statement following Fox News Digital on Monday. That is right. That's where they're supposed to be. Not following that miserable bitch around because she's done. They followed the law. She got 6 months. That's what you're supposed to get as a vice president. So she didn't even deserve that because she was in there falsely, and that stupid Gavin Newsom's face showed up on there. I'm not putting that on there either. But that none of them should do it. But here, we are going to talk about Gavin Newsom because he's a worthless piece of shit. And when are these California people going to wake up and see this? Get this. Gavin Newsom's dark message to those struggling with addiction. You're not going to want to miss this, guys, so pay attention. Damning evidence was destroyed at the Pentagon that day. A lot of evidence was destroyed, Mark. You got that right. But I did do a tribute to it, guys, because we've got to remind people of who destroyed New York, and they're wanting to vote in a Muslim in there. Are you kidding me? Wake up and pay attention on Thursday, guys. I hope you like it. I enjoyed making it, so we'll see what happens. But it's sad that we have to show this and remind everyone of that horrible day. But we are going to celebrate the people who did die and the people that tried to protect people on Flight 93 in Pennsylvania, which I was going to do a live feed from there. I was going to try to go over there or go to Arlington Cemetery and do a live feed, but I don't think I'm going to have time. I've got a busy week ahead, so I would love, Kat, I would love to go to work for Alligator Alcatraz. I'm telling you what. Oh, my God. That would be the freaking best place to work. There or in Louisiana, that new 80,000 bed one, I would be in heaven right there. That'd be awesome right there. Somebody called the governor. Hey, we got Kurt. Kurt called the governor and get me a job in there, man. I'll come out of retirement for it. I can't walk a long time, but, man, I can still kick some ass. All right, we'll see what happens. The governor of California's stance was what is it? Defeatist? I don't even know what the hell it was. A slap in the face to those people that are battling addictions. Listen to what this piece of shit says. California has been facing a homeless crisis for a long time, and Newsom is in the mindset that in order to solve it, the homelessness need less rules and regulations and more freedom to appease their addictions. Oh, yeah, believe it. Listen. Clean and sober is one of the biggest damn mistakes this country ever made, according to Newsom. He made this statement about homeless crisis, noting that he has been known to self-medicate with a glass of wine as well. Are you fucking kidding me? A glass of wine. This is so pathetic. He made that comment, and they heard this comment like, we're giving up. We have no belief that people can change. We have no belief that people can escape the darkness. When I heard that, my jaw dropped. It was almost like something that was said that came from the spirit of darkness. Oh, yeah. This is what that piece of garbage said. These people cannot break it. They will not break it. And it's the biggest mistake in their life to become clean and sober. They need to wake up and see what kind of garbage NEWSCUM is. That's all he is scum. And when are they going to wake up and finally get somebody in there that actually cares about them? And yes, people, I'm talking about certain Republicans do care about the people. And when you say that being clean and sober is one of the biggest damn mistakes this country has ever made, how can you even say that about American citizens? I don't give two shits about these illegal criminals. They want to do drugs and become zombies and shit. Do it in their country, not in our country. I don't give two shits if they die. But American people that needs help, and this piece of shit doesn't want to give it to him. He says, let them go, let them kill themselves. Because that's what the Democrats want. They want you to kill yourselves because that's one less person they have to worry about. And one more person of illegal criminal they can bring in to vote for their dumb asses. Somebody got to wake up and wake these people up. It's unreal. But these last two articles are from other countries. And this is what they're trying to do here. They're starting it over here, and first one we're going to start to talk about is Canada. Listen to this. Anger spreads over homeowner charged with assault after fighting alleged intruder. And what's Canada tell them? Canada says, do not engage. Let them rob you. Let them assault you. Let them rape you. Let them murder you. But you're not allowed to do anything, or we're going to charge you with the crime. If you kill them, they're going to charge you with murder. Oh, I'm not lying to you guys. Here it says that the system is broken. In a system when one punished for self-defense. Oh, yeah. In Carwartha Lakes Police Service fired off scolding message to the public on Facebook calling the criticism against cops unjust and inaccurate. But says the law requires that any defense action be proportionate to the threat faced. This means while the homeowners do have the right to protect themselves of their property, the use of force must be reasonable given the circumstances. Are you shitting me? Another one, guys. Somebody breaks into your home. If they have a knife, you have to say, okay, hold on. If you've got a gun and that guy has a knife, you can't use your gun because he has a knife. But if he has a gun, you can use your gun. So if he has a feather to tickle your fancy, you got to go get a feather and tickle him back. While he steals stuff and he rapes you and robs you and murders you, assaults you, whatever. But you can't do anything. You cannot do anything to protect yourself in Canada. That is a one pathetic place right there. Israeli Secret Intelligence Service. You got that right, Mark. Yeah, so that is just one. Now, we're going to get into Mark's area, England. Oh, yeah, in Britain, take a listen to this one. Shocking cases reveal Britain's Orwellian free speech crackdown. Oh, yeah, here we go again, guys. We just talked about the EU cracking down on Americans' free speech, where they have no control over us, right? With President Trump's slated departure for the state's visit to the United Kingdom later this month, another high-profile arrest has exposed Britain's growing free speech crisis. The arrest of an Arizona-based Irish comedian, which we talked about this a while ago. They arrested him for warning from British politicians that it was collapsing. And we already talked about this because he made some comments about the trans mental freaks that are out there, which he had every right to. But yes, and they are continuing to do this and think that they can control our speech. And Mark can be a test to this, that they are doing it, that they are taking away all the free speech in there. They got Muslims in there, and they are trying to take over England. And we cannot let this happen. These guys think that if they're going to do it, it's going to happen here in this country. We will not let that happen here. We will not do it. Even if that dumb piece of shit Muslim wins in New York, you got a hell of a problem with the rest of our country because we will not let it happen. Trust me. Some states have always been that way. Cops told me a long time ago, make sure you killed him inside. Oh yeah. I'm gonna kill him outside and drag him into my house. I don't give a shit. They come in there, they threaten they start banging on my door. I'm shooting through the door. Oh yeah, I don't give a shit. That's a threat to my life, to my family's life, and I'm going to shoot you. It's not a problem. I was trained the correct way of doing it, so it's going to happen. Center mass every time. There's no warning shots. We don't give warning shots when an escapee tries to escape prison. We're not going to give you a warning shot now. Thank you very much. Stand outside, get straight with God, because you're not. You're going to meet the devil. You're going down under. Yes, sir, guys, but we're not going to let people take away our freedom of speech, our freedoms that we have in this country, no matter who they are. The Democrats sure to hell aren't doing it, and we sure to hell not going to let Canada or in England, the UK, take it. No, hell no. You want to come try to take my free speech and take my freedoms, come talk to me in person and we'll talk. Changing the laws to make reasonable people seem like the criminals that the government is protecting. Exactly, Fixer. And I hope you're feeling better, Fixer. And, guys, that's right. Because these people, the Democrats, that's what they want to do, guys. And that's why we still have to keep them out. Nobody's going to take away our freedom unless they get back into power. If they get into power, you can bet your sweet ass that they're going to try to overturn every damn thing Trump has done. And this country is in for a free fall that you never want to see coming. They've already almost destroyed this country that Trump's having to fix now. You want to see what happens if they actually regain power and how much money we are going to lose out of our pockets when they do, because they're going to start their money laundering operations all over again. Oh, yeah, guys, so we got to be careful. Pat, I did not see Pat. Pat is here. Pat is here. Pat showed up, guys. Say hi to Pat, everyone. Pat, thank you for tuning in. I don't care if you're late. I'm just glad to see you. The comment in America, when he came back to the UK, there was 5 armed police waiting at that plane to arrest him. 5 policemen, armed policemen, was waiting for a comedian? That is ridiculous, Colin. That was that comedian that the UK just locked up. They just told me there was 5 armed police waiting for him at the plane to arrest him. Are you? Oh, my God. They are such pansy ways. Man, they better come ready and armed for me, too. Oh, my God. These people, you threaten my life, and you're going down. It's as simple as that. Don't threaten people. I went dark all of a sudden. Sorry, guys. I didn't turn my other light on again, and I have a remote for it right here. Look at there. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Let's see what we're going to get into right now. Oh, let's see this one. This one I found. It was pretty funny. Batman and Superman on Trump derangement syndrome. 1478. That's better, Texas John. Come on, get it up there, man. Take a listen to this real quick.
Yeah, you watching this. Trump derangement syndrome is real.
First symptom, blue fucking hair like a cotton candy machine puked on their head.
If it's neon, they're fucking infected. Next symptom, giant black glasses thicker than your grandma's television screen.
Looks like binoculars duct taped to their face.
Bet you could spot UFOs from Krypton with those lenses. Symptom 3, defending illegals harder than their own damn family.
Cousins starving. Screw them. Fence jumper. National fucking treasure.
You've fucking seen it.
You'll hear safe space and microaggressions.
Yeah, me sneezing is a goddamn hate crime now.
To them, it fucking is. Another sign, butch haircut, sharper than a samurai sword.
Looks like a reverse bat signal carved in their skull.
You know exactly what I mean and who I am talking about. And symptom 6, every sentence ends with, Trump bad.
Weather's nice today, yeah, but
Trump bad.
oh! You ever see someone scream at the sky on election day?
That's fucking stage 4 TDS. Final symptom, thinking Joe Biden is coherent.
If you believe that, you need intensive care.
Congrats.
You fucking got TDS.
Isn't that great right there? That is perfect. Batman, Superman. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love that stuff right there. I did. All right. Now I got the first task of the day. This is a sentiment, I guess I could say, that the first task of the day is what could change the world. Take a look.
So if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better.
I thought that was a very good saying to start your days off right, guys. And I like that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And Fixer, I hope that drone helps you. It still flies. I don't know if the batteries will interchange with the one you have, but you might make one good one out of both of those. So I hope it works for you. Let me know. All right. And thank you, Marianne. Let's see what else we're going to get into. Am I going to get something else here? Let's look at this one. Bigfoot Slack Off Saturday, it's called.
Is it true blue collars hit the booger sugar to get through the day?
No way. I stay away from that stuff.
What do you do to start the day?
I usually cycle caffeine, boner pills, and hate throughout the week. It's actually mostly hate.
Yeah.
Mostly hate. Sometimes all boner pills.
Anything else you'd like to say? Yeah.
It'd be nice if you guys could drop a comment and follow for more stupid shit like this.
Well, there you have it.
I didn't watch that all the way through. That was funny right there. All right, cool, Fix. All right. And I think I'm going to get one more in here. This was from Johnny, and this is a song, and it's I love this one. I didn't watch it all the way through, so we're going to watch it together. It's called My Balls Touch the Toilet Water. So you got to listen to this.
I used to ride Broncos and chase skirts with pride. Now I just hope my pants still fit and my socks match both sides. Well, I roll out of bed with a groan and a crack. My spine played a tune and my knees talked back. Shuffled to the throne like a cowboy half gone. Then hollered real loud, felt a dip I didn't count on. My balls touched the toilet water, Lord, I nearly cried. It was colder than my ex-wife on our wedding night. They used to be proud, high-fiving in their prime. Now they dip like tea bags in early morning time. I checked the mirror just to confirm the scene. Turns out getting older ain't just growing lean. Your hair thins, your gut grows, your knees start to fight, and your boys take the plunge in the middle of the night. Gravity's the enemy, I've come to find, tugging at my dignity 1 inch at a time. My balls touch the toilet water, God, I wasn't prepared. Used to stand like a stallion, now I perch scared. No one warned me aging came with a splash. Now every sit down's a game of dodge the dash. Doctor said it's normal, son, don't lose hope. Then handed me a brochure for elastic rope. Said lift 'em, tuck 'em, sit sideways on the seat. Just don't let 'em cannonball when it's time to take a seat. So here's to all the cowboys whose saddlebags hang low. Ain't about shame, it's just something we all come to know. You fought hard in your prime, now you're riding slow and wise. But sometimes your fellas take a dip without a rise. My balls touch the toilet water, ain't much left to prove. If your parts are pendulum just learn how to move. Ain't no shame in sagging, it's the price of living long. So wear your age with pride and sing the splashy song. So next time you feel a chill, it might not be the draft, it might just be the thrill.
That was great, wasn't it? Thank you, Johnny, for that. That was freaking awesome right there. I love that. Oh, my God. See, guys, send me whatever you got. Send me anything. Funny pictures, funny videos, something like that. Email them, DM me, private message, whatever it's called. Get them to me, guys, so we can share them on here. We got some funny stuff. So, hey, guys, don't forget to tune in tomorrow, guys. We're going to have a great show. I got a hell of a lot of stuff in my email, and it's a lot of interesting stuff that you guys want to hear. I think all my stuff is what you want to hear, but let me go over here and see what we got. What time is it? Okay, I got time to show you, give you a sneak peek on what I'm going to go through tomorrow. Let me get over to here. We got stuff on Joe Biden and or a Joe Biden judge. And what else we got? We got a Biden sexual assault accuser. We got that. We got so much going on here. Trump winning a Supreme Court about LA riots or raids and stuff. Oh, yeah, I got a whole list of stuff for you guys you're not going to want to miss. It's going to be an awesome show. Again, we always have an awesome show. I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight on this Monday night, guys. Thank you. You've been awesome. Great conversation. We got some numbers up in Getter. They're pretty good. And I love the conversations we guys have. Your engagement, it means a lot to me, guys. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave you with this because that's our show for tonight. And as always, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in. It means so much to me to know that you're here with me, ready to engage in thoughtful discussions and stand for the principles that make this country great. Your passion and commitment are what truly makes this show possible, and I'm grateful for your unwavering support. We've covered a lot of ground tonight, from the incredible work of the Coast Guards to President Trump's bold stand on law and order. But the conversation doesn't stop here, everyone. I'll be back again tomorrow night with a whole new slate of issues to tackle, and I want to ask you for your help. Please bring a friend, bring a family member, and let's continue to grow this community. Let's make sure that our voices are heard, because here on the Conservative Viewpoint, we believe in putting the truth before anything and everything else, unlike the fake news media. So until then, guys, stay vigilant, stay informed, and never stop fighting for what's right. I'll see you back here live tomorrow night at 9 p.m., right after the Rebel Chick with a Cause, which starts at 7 p.m., of course. So until then, like always, guys, have a great rest of your evening. And I'll see you back here live tomorrow. Hi, Conrad. Night, Conrad. Good night, everyone.